Welcome everyone. I'm Belinda Smith from Renovate and Real Estate. If you have any questions, you can always reach out and I will handle people's questions, particularly in relation to property investing and renovating. It's what I love to do. I love to support people inside this group and inside my members area, because I truly believe that understanding what to do and where to spend money in a renovation can make or break your results. So tonight's topic is spend money on this and get a 3 times return for every dollar you spend, a 3 ROI. So where to spend the money? It's one of the most frequently asked questions. Get it wrong and you'll be spending money where no one's going to notice and you will not get your money back. But get it right and you will get $2 to $3 back on every dollar that you spend. So what to spend your money on? Number 1, paint. Paint will always be a renovator's best friend. So paint anything that's dark or old wood, anything that's smelly, grungy, scrub it and paint it. It looks so much better. And we buy on all of our senses, right? So it smells good, it looks good, it feels good. So, like spending money on paint, even though paint has gone up in cost over the years, it's still the best money that you'll spend. You'll get your money back in a heartbeat. You're not selling an old log cabin if your place is dark and dreary inside. Light, bright and breezy sells easy. So paint everything and paint everything beautiful, warm, neutral, whites and, beiges and greys and all those kinds of colors that appeal to the masses. Number 2, make sure you pay attention to your kitchen. Kitchen upgrades really matter. If you don't have a kitchen that passes inspection, there are buyers who will pass your property by. So kitchens are more than just somewhere to chop up the carrots each night. Kitchens are the heart of the family, the heart of the home. They are where we meet, we greet, we nurture, we provide nutrition, we care for each other, we talk about our day, we unwind, we entertain, we socialize. Kitchens are a big deal. Make sure that you hand over a property to the real estate agent where the kitchen passes inspection and you don't get buyer objection. It's really, really important. Number 3, bathrooms, same, like kitchens and bathrooms. I know that they're the expensive components of a property, but you will not waste your money if you pay attention and you really consider what the kitchen and the bathroom looks like before you take a property to market. So in relation to a bathroom is somewhere people like to relax and unwind at the end of a busy, busy day. So make sure that your bathroom has a bit of a retreat feel about it. It's clean, it's calm, all of those things. So at the very least, you'll be scrubbing and cleaning those tiles and all the fixtures and fittings. Beyond that, you might have to paint some old tiles if that's all you have in your budget. Or obviously best is to replace tiles and replace fixtures and fittings. But again, depending on your budget, the type of renovation you're doing, how much time you have to spend, and how many other things there are in that home to pay attention to. So paint, kitchen, bathrooms. Our next thing is curb appeal. Stand over the front or out the front of your home across the road when you're about to do your renovation or you're about to take your place to the market and to sell it, and look through somebody else's eyes, like pretend you're the buyer, pretend you're somebody else looking critically at your property. Does the look of your property want to draw someone in up the front garden, across the front stairs and in through that front door to look on the inside? Or is the garden shabby and dated and that sends a message to someone out the front that inside the house is probably shabby and dated too, even though it might be completely different to that. So curb appeal really matters. First impressions count. Get your buyer inside or your renter inside that property. So draw them in emotionally. Number 5 is, if you've got the money, open up the floor plan. You will get a great return on investment, $2 to $3 back for every dollar you spend if you open up those non-load bearing walls between a kitchen and a dining room and a dining room and a living room. Open up all of that family space. Improve the flow, improve social interactions, particularly between the kitchen and the living, like particularly. So if you can, open up the space. If you're unsure, obviously you need to contact an engineer if you're unsure whether it's a load-bearing wall or a builder or someone with knowledge beyond yours before you start doing things like that, because it's going to be a very expensive renovation if the roof caves in. The next one, flooring. Number 6, flooring. It is a big expanse in a property. It occupies a lot of visual space, so make sure that you've paid attention to it. So if you've got carpets there, make sure at the very least they're clean and they're presentable. If you've got it in your budget to renew your carpets, please do so. Wood and wood look floors are very, very on trend at the moment. So definitely at least explore the option of how much it will cost to upgrade your flooring with those products. But flooring, don't pass by floors. You need to pay attention to floors. Don't think, oh, the tiles are pretty old, but no one's going to notice because I'm going to paint this, this, and this. You know, people will forgive you 1 or 2 things, but flooring is a bit of a big deal. And I'll finish with number 7, outdoor entertaining. We in Australia love to sit around and have a few drinky poos with our friends, a couple of beers or wines or cups of coffee or tea. Doesn't really matter. We really like to socialize and we love to use the outdoors. We have divine climate where there are many instances we can really extend our living outside. It is like adding an entirely new living space. It is like extending on your home when you get to create a beautiful outdoor living space best you can on the budget you've got. So that might not mean extending or closing in rooms or adding verandas, but it might mean building a deck, or it might mean really like creating a divide between the yard and that back door and opening up from the back door out to that outdoor living space. Aussies love the inside, the outside, all of that free living flow. So they are my tips for today. Thanks everyone for joining me. I love renovating and I love watching you guys do it and work through your projects. So bye guys. See you next week.